If people are not ready to receive you, withhold yourself. Withhold yourself from anyone who doesn't see the value you have in you. If you have to prove yourself, if you have to wake up every day and try and show them how much you care and how much you love all the time, that is not healthy. That is you trying to tell yourself you have to perform in order to be accepted. And that is not how it's supposed to be. You just being you is enough. Because the people who really see your innate value, people who really love you and adore you, don't need you to perform for them. They don't care. They don't care about how crooked your teeth is. They don't care about how bushy your hair is. They don't care about how uniron your clothes is. Your real people see you and see the light you have. They see you and they recognize you as one of theirs. So you don't have to perform. You don't have to try and fit in. Trying to be like a square mixed with circles. If you're a square, don't try to fit in a circle, because that doesn't match. That would never match, and you'll be too odd and you'll feel rejected. If only we can all understand the power of self-acceptance and only giving ourselves out to people who love and respect and value us, everyone wouldn't have the issue of, oh, how do I get this person to text me back? Why are they doing this to me? Sometimes the answer is as simple as that. You finding self-love, self-respect, and self-acceptance. It all comes down to that. And most people know that. So they don't put themselves in situations where they have to question their worth. They don't. But you want to be accepted because maybe in the past you were rejected by people and you internalize that thing as you feeling like something is wrong with you. Some people get rejected and they label themselves as the person who is always rejected. That's not how it is. That person wasn't meant for you. That person isn't your person. That chapter had to end. Whatever happened in that past is gone. It's not you. It's just an experience. If that thought of rejection comes back in your mind, tell it that, hey, I had to learn that rejection is redirection. It doesn't mean I am a rejected stone. But because you've internalized that thing, you go after people who don't want you. You go after people who don't want you just to prove to them that you're worthy of their acceptance. And they can tell. They can smell the desperation. They can smell you trying to fit in. They can smell how you're trying to be so funny. They can smell how you're trying to be liked. And it's repelling them more. It's repelling the same people who want to accept you. When you're in a place and you feel accepted, you don't perform. You don't. When you know everyone here adores you, love you, respects you, you don't even perform. It feels as easy as the flow of water. You just relax and you're just there enjoying them. Whenever you try so hard and you ask questions, how do I get them to do this? How do I get them to see my value? How do I get them to love me? How do I get them to call me back? How do you get you to love you? That's the question. How do you get you to respect you? How do you get you to accept you? Because there is no acceptance without self-acceptance. It all comes down to you. If you accept every flaw, every perfection and imperfection of you, every edge and crookedness of you, your crooked teeth with your crooked legs and everything that you own to you, no one can tell you something you're not aware of. And no one can tell you something that will hurt you. Because guess what? You've accepted that thing about you and you are very much aware that it's imperfect. But you can't do anything about it, so you love it. You're not changing for them. Because someone will see you and will even notice you have a crooked leg. Like, that's not what they're even looking at. In fact, that thing actually makes them see you as someone who stands out in their mind. Oh, her legs are different. Like, have you ever seen someone talking about someone they really love before? Whether it's a friend or relationship or their sibling. The light that their eyes, like, the way their eyes lit up, they're like, have you met this person of mine? Yeah, I know. And that is that thing that makes them like special about them. The fact that their legs are not, that is how people speak about people they really accept and love. When you know someone doesn't like you and they speak behind your back and say bad things even to your face, the best thing you can do for your own self, for your heart, for your peace, for your self-esteem, is to recognize that that is not your people. It's okay. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to self-reject because they're not your people. It's okay to be like, you know what? My people wouldn't talk to me like this. My people wouldn't treat me like that. Deuces. Deuces. And you walk off because you accept yourself so much that you know what they're saying is a lie. You accept yourself so much that they know recognizing your value doesn't affect you. It actually repels you from them. Like, ew, you guys don't see that I'm all that. Then well, bye. You don't sit there and tell them, look, I can flip, I can do back bend, oh, I can jump, I can do 50 jumping jacks, I can do this, I can make you laugh, I can tickle you very well. You're repelling them because once you're wanted in a space, everything you do is annoying. You will try your possible best to make them like you, but in the opposite way, you're annoying them. The best way to find peace of mind is to accept yourself. And your real people, they will come in and feel so easy. It will feel so easy. I've been around friends who love me and I've been around friends who are fake. And that is why I can tell you this. Real friends don't care about your height. They're not going to tease you about it like in a bad way. Yeah, they might laugh at you like, oh, I'm taller than you or whatever. But they're not going to use it as a way of like, ew, I can never be with a short friend. Short people are just like, they will not use your flaws against you. So withhold yourself until you meet your people. If they're not your people, withhold yourself. Withhold your sense of humor from them. They don't deserve it. In fact, you make them scrape for you to perform. You make them beg for you to perform for them to find you interesting. That is how you have to withhold yourself. You have to make them be like, she's not trying to prove to us that, like, we should accept her. There must be something about her. Yes, there is something about you. There is something about you. They not seeing doesn't mean there is nothing about you. I have been in that point where I felt like someone rejecting me meant I wasn't valuable. Yes, I have been there. Ooh, you might think, oh, how could you, you don't look like someone. Yes, it's a cruel world we live in. People reject things because they can't afford it. They can't maintain it. People reject things because they've never had that thing before and they don't know how to keep it. People reject things for their own personal reasons, and sometimes it has nothing to do with yourself. But what do? We take things so personal and we internalize it because we haven't accepted every part of ourselves yet. So we think them rejecting us is proving to us that we are not enough. And that's not how it is. That's not what it is. No, you got it all wrong. And today I'm here to tell you that yes, someone else or somebody somewhere or some people somewhere, they would accept you so much that you feel like they are home, like they are family. It's like someone being with the wrong partner. You're going to go through a lot. They're going to abuse you if they don't like you. But maybe you bring them some benefit, so they're going to keep you, or they're going to marry you, or they're going to date you because of the benefits you bring them. Don't stay in places where you're used. Withhold yourself. Don't go to places where you are seen as a ladder to be climbed on or as a donkey to be used. Don't go to places where you're bullied. Don't go to places where you're hated. Don't go to places where envy is blinking or staring at you deep in the eye. Don't go to places where people trash you. Don't stay in places where people want to scold you or abuse you. That is not your place. I bet you that is not your place. You're in the wrong place. And no matter how difficult it is to lose that friendship, that connection, that marriage, that whatever, that familyship that you have with them, it's worth it losing your mind. It's worth losing that person. It's worth withholding yourself by yourself until you get to the right places. You will thank me later. In fact, you come back to this video and be like, you said it. Try it. Don't internalize the rejection. Don't internalize their stupid mockery they're mocking at you at. You're worthy of having the best of the best. You just don't know it yet. And in this video, I'm going to tell you, you're worthy of that. You're worthy of any good thing that you imagine. The good friends, you're worthy of that. The good relationship, the peace of mind, the good job, the sound surrounding at your job, you deserve it. You really do. You just have to walk away from that one bad thing. Because look, everything you lose, and it's true, they said it, everything you lose, something bigger opens. Sometimes when I'm about to lose a friend, I'll be like, oh, I don't have any friend on the waiting list. How am I going to replace this friend? And before I know it, someone comes along and you're the best I ever want in a friend. They're like sisters to me. I've had sisters who are not from my mom and my dad. I just lead with love. Honestly, that's one thing about me. I always lead with love. I make sure my intentions are clear. I make sure my intentions are clean. I make sure my heart is pure. I make sure my heart is full of love. That is how I lead. And people who lead like that, people who lead with good heart and clear intention, you are never gonna lose. People will lose you. You would think you've lost because you have good heart towards them. When you lose people, you feel the pain. You're human. That is you tapping into your most human part of yourself. But they are going to recognize one day that this person meant more than we thought. Look at them thriving over there. Yes, let them take the bench and watch you. Sometimes that's how some people, you meet them just for them to be spectators later in your life of how much God is going to bless you. Maybe that's their whole thing. Them coming and treating you bad is God trying to teach them a lesson that, look, the rejected stone. You see what the rejected stone is doing? You see what the black sheep is doing out here? Yes. Lesson. So if you feel like in your family you're the black sheep, or among your friends you're the one who is like rejected all the time, it's okay. That is not your friendship. That is not your real friends anyway. Your family members, they're not the ones who are going to push you into being the best version of yourself. In some way, I mean, what they're causing is going to push you to be the best version, because once you've known rejection, once you've known all of this pain, one day when you become a star, when you become a celebrity, when you become known, no amount of hate is going to tickle you. No amount of hate is going to like surprise you, because you faced that before, and it actually put you into this position to prove to yourself that you're worthy. So you're not going to be like phased by it. You're not going to shake or shiver. You'll be like, oh, it will just roll off. It will just roll off your shoulder. God is strengthening you now. You never know. You're being strengthened now to be able to face the greater storm that's about to come. Because people go through a lot. People go through a lot of rejection. Mostly end up becoming like stars. Becoming great people in life. So that one could be a preparation. Whatever you're going through, that rejection is a preparation for you to face something bigger. So just withhold yourself from people who don't like you, from people who reject you. Withhold yourself until you're being accepted. And that is what I have for you in this video. Thank you so much, and I hope this helped. I hope it got to the right people. I love you guys so much. See you. Bye.